Today, I want to take you through the incredible and tragic life of Pablo Escobar, one of the most notorious figures in the history of organized crime. Born on December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro, Colombia, Escobar came from a humble background. He was the third of 7 children in a working-class family. Early on, he showed signs of entrepreneurship, engaging in petty crimes like stealing gravestones to sell for profit. Little did anyone know that these small beginnings would lead to his eventual rise as a drug lord. By the mid-1970s, Escobar shifted his focus to the burgeoning cocaine trade. Recognizing its potential for enormous profit, he quickly established himself as a major player, building an extensive smuggling network that transported cocaine into the United States. At the height of his power in the 1980s, the Medellín Cartel, which he led, was responsible for smuggling over 15 tons of cocaine each day into the US, generating billions of dollars. With this newfound wealth, Escobar sought to gain legitimacy. He entered politics, becoming an alternate member of Colombia's Chamber of Representatives in 1982. However, his political ambitions were overshadowed by the violence and corruption that surrounded his cartel. The public became increasingly aware of the bloodshed associated with his operations, leading to a fierce backlash against him. Escobar's reign was characterized by a ruthless approach to maintaining his power. He operated under a philosophy known as plata o plomo, which translates to silver or lead. This meant he would either bribe officials or eliminate them if they opposed him. The violence escalated dramatically, including the assassination of politicians and journalists who challenged him. The murder of presidential candidate Luis Carlos Galán in 1989 was a turning point that led to a nationwide outcry against drug cartels. As Colombian authorities and the US government intensified their efforts to capture him, Escobar became more desperate. His tactics included bombings and targeted assassinations, causing chaos and fear across the country. The bombing of Avianca Flight 203 in 1989, which resulted in the deaths of 107 people, underscored the extent of his brutality. Despite his violent actions, Escobar also tried to portray himself as a benefactor to the poor, funding housing projects and sports facilities in his community. This duality allowed him to maintain a level of support among some segments of the population, complicating the public's perception of him. After years of evading capture, Escobar was finally located and killed by Colombian National Police on December 2, 1993, just a day after his 44th birthday. His death marked a significant moment in Colombia's battle against drug trafficking, but the legacy of violence and corruption he left behind continued to impact the nation. In conclusion, Pablo Escobar's story is a powerful reminder of the complexities surrounding crime, power, and society. While he amassed great wealth and influence, his life ultimately serves as a cautionary tale about the devastating consequences of the drug trade. Thank you for your attention.